entrepreneurs, financially free female entrepreneurs. If you're not in there, you should be in there. Financially free female entrepreneurs. Hey there, I am on Instagram and I'm on Facebook and YouTube as well. So hey, I'm peeps in Facebook, and there we go. And in YouTube, hey. Now I'm going to get on to Instagram, and we are live. Let's get into it. Where did I go? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, put this here, and we're live. How's everybody doing? It is Angelique Marnier here, and we are going to get into something that comes up pretty often. Let me see if I can get all these things to stream at the same time. Something that comes up pretty often for me is people are always asking me, like, hey, Angelique, what can I do a course about? What's a good topic? So I'm like, okay, let me get into that today. That should be kind of fun. And I wanted to get you 3 buckets that I always go over with people. What's up, Gardit is in the building. I always like to get into this with people because there's 3 buckets that always make money. Hey. And so I wanted to get into that so that you guys, if you're standing on the sidelines trying to figure out if you should come out with the course or what should the course be about and all of that good stuff, I wanted to come up with 3 buckets of content information that you come out right now. I'm doing good, Gardine. How are you? How is it? How are you doing? You got a lot of stuff going on. If anybody needs any help with their, social, emotional, with children, you should go to Gardine. That's the first thing to go to. Just a quick shout out. But yeah, I wanted to get into 3 buckets that are always making money in the online course space. And that is, first one, if you're looking to make money, if you're like one of those people on the sidelines thinking about online course creation or thinking about coming up with the ebook or thinking about coming up with a blog, any of those things, pick something that could possibly be in one of these 3 buckets, because this is where the money resides. Where the money resides is right here in these 3 buckets. And I'm going to give you the secret sauce right now so that you don't have to kind of think about what you should do a course about. If you're thinking about doing a course or doing, like I said, an ebook, just get into one of these 3 and you definitely will make money. What's up, Davida? That's where you should go to get your content. If you need help with content or if you need a VA, a virtual assistant, because sometimes people say to me, what's a VA, Angelique? So I'm like, let me start saying what that is. It is a virtual assistant. So if you have a bunch of work and you can't get to all of it, go to Davida Matthias. She can help you out. What's up, Britt Bash? I appreciate you joining in. Again, I'm going over the 3 buckets that are always making money. A lot of people ask me. So the first one I want to get into is health. If you can do anything in the health space, you guys, you will definitely make money when it comes to online courses. What's up, Shadon? If you're trying to figure out, like I said, if you're trying to figure out what you should do, think about doing something in the health space. And you're like, well, what can I do in the health space? Well, just really think about it right now. Like really go through your mind and think, is there anything I can help out with? Like, helping people with supplements, or if you make herbs, you're most welcome, Davida. Maybe you help people with their hair. Maybe you help people grow their hair, or maybe you help people with alopecia, or maybe you can help people, like you guys know, I struggle with blood pressure, still work on it to this day. If anybody could find me the right concoction that could just get rid of it completely and I don't have to monitor it anymore, I'd be most appreciative. But those type of things, like maybe you can help people with the keto diet, or a lot of people right now are trying to dip their toe into becoming a vegan. Like if you've already been a vegan chef, if you've already been a vegan, you've been a vegan for years, like you might want to come up with a course or an ebook or something to show people how to do that, how to dip their toe into it, how to slowly, gradually go from, maybe, eating meat to just going to fish to eventually become a vegetarian and then a vegan. Maybe you slowly can gradually, or maybe you can show people who are already vegans or already vegetarians how to level it up and, not use, how vegetarians can become vegans, whatever it is. But these are things you guys are already doing. Like somebody I know has hey, Rhonda, how are you? We are going all over the 3 buckets that are making people money right now in the online course space. And these are digital products. So even if you have a blog or a website, something like that, just stay tuned because I want to go over all 3 buckets. So the first one we did was health. Again, if you know how to help people get, slimmer arms, or if you know how to help people, like I said, grow hair, or how to have, hey, Yasmin, how are you? If you know how to help people do anything in the online space when it comes to health, go ahead and come out with something and help people out. You don't have to be a doctor or anything like that. Now, you do need to let them know this is anecdotal. You're not a doctor. This is not, you haven't gone to school for this, but this is anecdotal and stuff that has actually worked for you. You do want to always make that disclaimer, but you can definitely come out, like how to get ripped abs, how to, how to shoot a better jump shot, how to your swing when it comes to golf. Obviously I don't play golf, because you could tell, but how to play tennis like Coco. We saw her win. So just the stuff like that. Okay, so when it comes to health, let's just figure out what you may have figured out. Back in the day, old folks always had these remedies and stuff like garlic and onions and stuff like that my family would tell me about. So any of those things that might work. Health, you guys, if you could do anything in the health space, maybe you know how to help people lose weight quickly, whatever it is, just think about it. A lot of you guys are doing intermittent fasting, stuff like that. It's working. Show other people how to do that. So I'll get off my soapbox when it comes to health, but I feel like a lot of people have remedies when it comes to health that we just don't think about, even if it's meal prepping. That's a great one, you guys, and how to help people meal prep. I'm thinking about it myself, because I'm like, how can I eat before 5 o'clock? The only way I would be able to do that is by meal prep, but I really don't know how to do that. So just things like that you guys know how to do, that you're already doing, get into that health space. Okay, so hopefully you wrote that one down. If you if you're here and you're live, hashtag live me. And if you catch the replay, if you could hashtag replay me as well. I'm going to get all into this. Actually, I have a masterclass coming up Wednesday, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm doing a masterclass 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 o'clock Central. So if you could click on my bio, you could definitely jump, or down here in the comments for the meal plans. Yeah, meal plans, Davida. That's a good one. I could use help with it. Or I was thinking about getting a service or anything like that. So meal planning, I think, is a good one. Women, wealth, and worth. How are you? Happy to have you on here. You're going to be my next bucket. So we just were talking about money-making topics right now in the online space that are actually making money. If you pick any of these buckets, you can just turn on that ATM, because the money is about to rain in on you. So the next one, women, wealth, and worth, is wealth. So I would love to hear from you. Do you have a course? Do you have a blog? Do you have an ebook? Because this is something that wealth space is blowing up right now. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You already know. I'm going to do a meal plan service with, yes. Let me know when you do the meal plan. I don't know. I assume we can still do it, even though we're in 2 different states, but I think we could get a lot of people going with that. But yes, you guys, next bucket would be wealth. You guys, if you know how to flip homes, if you know how to do crypto, if you know how to help people retire early, if you know how to do estate planning, if you know how to do trade marketing, like all of these things, people are buying courses on them. So I implore you, if you know how to do this, bring it to the stage, bring it to the online stage, because honestly, you can create that passive revenue. You create the course one time or the blog one time, but it'll continue to just live. Do your YouTubes or whatever. But you guys, this is something you should be thinking about, like wealth. What could you do in the wealth space? Maybe you know how to budget. I have clients right now who are great at budgeting. I have a friend I was just, hanging out with from high school, and his budget is just so on point. And he's been able to buy houses and invest in businesses and do so many things just because of the way he budgeted. And so my friend was like, can you show me how to do that? Like, that's a true skill, you guys. So if you know how to budget, if you know how to do, like I said, if you know how to do stocks, if you know how to, a lot of people are into that right now. A lot of people trying to figure out passive revenue lanes. And of course, I'm privy to, and I love online courses as a way to have online income. But you guys, stocks and bonds and all that stuff is a great way to create passive revenue. If you know about that, I mean, Terry Ejima, she's blown up. I think she's done 40 million with her course. I want to create courses which can sell on auto. Yes, that's all we talking about. Autopilot. Hey, yes. Let's get and we do that with automation, right? So when you create a course to women, wealth, and worth point here, you guys, this is great. Like, this is what you want to be doing. You want it to be autopilot. You can go and live your life, or you can work on your other businesses, but this could be something that I always say is cooking up in the background, making you money, and you don't even have to show up. Like most people, if you're a teacher, in order to make money, you've got to show up. This is, create an online course and still teach people, but you don't have to show up. The course is doing all the work for you. So I'm with you, women, wealth, and worth. But yeah, hopefully, we should definitely talk, because I'd love to find out what courses you have or how you're marketing them, things of that nature, or if you have a course at all, because this is what people want to know. They do want to know how to build their worth and their wealth. Like I said, if you know how to help people invest, if you know how to help people pull from their 401k and put it into other things, if you know how to help people start an LLC, or how to do a business plan, or how to start a business. A lot of people don't know how to start a business, how to start an online business. Like, all of these things are things that you could be teaching other people. You figured it out. If you do social media, that is a big one, you guys. If you can show people, like Davida does, she shows people how to take their content and create social media posts and things of that nature. That, you guys, people want to know how to make revenue from social media. A lot of people want to know that. If you know how to do that, if you got a lot of followers, if you figured that out, come to the space. Come to the space and show people. You don't have to have, made like, millions of dollars. Maybe you've made $5,000, but somebody who's made $0 wants to know how to get to that $5,000 mark, and you can show them. So don't be, people always think you have to be the expert and things like that. Don't be concerned about that. Whatever you've done, as long as you are, 2 steps, 5 steps ahead of the person you're teaching, you are their go-to. You are who they need for this particular time where they're at. So far we've done health. That was our first one. If you can help people with keto, help people become vegetarians, help people start a, vegan restaurant or anything like that, the health space is where you want to be. Second one is wealth. If you can help people flip phones or get into Bitcoin or budget or retire early or figure out what to do with their 401ks or, all of these things, start a business. Wealth space is blowing up in the online space. And the last one is LOVE. Love. Yes, that topic we all want to talk about, right? Or don't want to talk about. So that's the thing. A lot of people are trying to figure out how to get into love and get into a healthy relationship. A lot of people trying to get out of a relationship. People right now, since COVID, people have had to divorce. So some people are trying to figure out how to amicably divorce. I have a client right now, Terry, and she's showing people how to maybe save their marriage if they want to do that. So people need help with that. People want to know how to be in a great relationship, in a great marriage. People want to know how to, if they are divorcing, how to co-parent because they're very, very invested in their kids and they don't want the split up to hurt the kids. People want to know how to adopt and be a foster parent. People also want help with just like, how do I get my son or my daughter off their phone and into the family room to play games? How do we plan a game night that can be fun for the whole family? People want help with this. How to, come back into a family relationship. Maybe you've been estranged for a while. Maybe something bad happened. Who's to say? But people want help with love. LOVE, love people, everybody. So if you know how to co-parent, if you know how to get through a divorce amicably, if you know how to get your, I was just at a family's house and everybody was there, from the 9-month-old to the 9-month-old, 9-month-old to the 12-year-old to the 25-year-old to the 65, and we were all just hanging out. They figured out how to get their family, their youngsters. Yeah, they went and played video games, but they came back downstairs and they wanted to hang out. Some of you guys want to know how to do that. So show somebody how to do that. So those are the 3 buckets that I have found that continue to make money. All of my clients who are doing something in that space, they're all making really, really good money. So I would love to just impart upon you, like, go ahead, get in there, get into these spaces. I know you're feeling a little bit anxious or whatever, and if you need some help with that, come to my masterclass. It's Wednesday, tomorrow. What's up, Pamela Davenport? Hey. I am doing my masterclass tomorrow. It's perfectly free. So come in there, but come with your ideas. This is going to be very, very, very much workshop style. So it's not going to be just me talking at you. I'm going to give you something we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to ask you in the chat, like, hey, put this in the chat. It's going to be very interactive. It's been a lot of fun. The last ones I've done, so I'm going to continue to do it because it's helped a lot of people. Hey, Tamala. Feel free. Click the link in my bio or in Facebook land. Click here, or in YouTube land. Click down there. I'll put the link there. But come through. We'll get into everything, like, how to put it together, how to make money from it, how much money you can make from it. Any question that you can have, you can ask me questions for free. It's going to be just a lot of fun and very informative. So feel free to swing on by. I'd love to see you. I'd love to chit chat with you and get to know you better. So feel free to come to it'll be live too. So you can ask, you can be around other people, and maybe you can drop your topic in there and see if you can get some clients in there. It happens, you guys. So again, hopefully, if you're hashtag live me if you're live right now, hashtag replay me if you catch us on the replay. I always appreciate everybody who hashtag replays me. How do you say that? Anasoya? Glad to have you. So I'm wrapping up, you guys, but if you want to catch the replay, feel free, and you can hashtag replay me. But the 3 buckets that are always making money: health, wealth, love. If you do a course, if you do a blog, if you do a website, if you do an e-course or ebook about any of these, you are going to make money. Why? Because if you look at I don't know if you guys know this, but right now online courses in self-development are making $1 billion. Not $1 million, you guys, $1 billion a day. So there's so much money in this space. It's for the getting. So again, like I said, if you want to join me in my masterclass tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central. No, 6 p.m. Central. I said that wrong earlier. 6 p.m. Central. And then any questions, let me know. But it's been grand. I appreciate the interactivity, engagement, and I appreciate you guys always jumping on. Let's see, Stephanie Stewart. What's up, Stephanie Stewart? I'm actually finishing up, but just to do a recap, anything you want to come out with in the health, wealth, or love space is doing really, really well. So anything you can think of to help people with their health, help people make more money or feel more secure, or anything to do with love, romantic love or familial love or friendship love, anything you can do in those spaces are making a lot of money. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody who stayed to the end. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, it's always nice to see that people are watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.